Yeah, because those interpreters, they're not just interpreters. They really help. So if there's awkwardness going on, you have that third party to lean on. The person who assigned to you during the socials? So that's a good question, and it depends on where you are. Sometimes you'll meet that person the day before, sometimes an hour or so before the social happens. But you'll have plenty of time to go over, what it is you're looking for and who you are and where you've been, and you talk to them and they get to know you better, so that when you're going through that social environment, that they can point out some women that they may know, that they may feel would be a good fit for you. Also, when you're talking to the different women, maybe they don't know them from before. We get a lot of new women that will come to these socials and maybe they don't know them. However, when you're talking with the women and you walk away from the table, you can talk with that matchmaker and she will give you good advice as to what's going on with that woman, really. Read between the lines a little bit. They're good at that. They're women. Women are not, blinded by beauty like men are. Oh my gosh, men, I've seen it. 25 years, I could tell you story after story after story about how, oh, she's hot, John, I don't care. Where do I write the bad check? I don't care. She's hot, she's hot, she's hot. Yeah, she's 40 years younger than me, but she's so hot. That kind of stuff, right? I've heard it. So the matchmaker will try to keep you grounded, try to keep you understanding what your goals are so that you don't get kind of hijacked, you don't go off the track that you really should be on. Because yes, it might be an enjoyable track to go off of for a few days, but then what's really going to happen at the end of all of it, really? So you really want to stay focused on what it is you're really there for. All right. Robert says, my last date was 3 hours and I paid for the translator to eat too. Wasn't really expecting to, but I did anyway. I was happy to do it and I was grateful to have her, honestly. Yeah, because those interpreters, they're not just interpreters. They really help. So if there's awkwardness going on, you have that third party to lean on. I mean, Dina, you basically are helping guys with these Skype calls and phone calls, and you probably help with the conversations.
Just fall in love with a girl over the Skype already, I want to marry her, I want to go there, and I have like a third perspective. Of course, I'll share. I mean, if I see any red flags or something, I'll share with you guys, of course. Sure. I won't hide that,
We see in the videos the interpreters carrying a sheet of paper. What are they writing on them? They're writing down the phone numbers for you guys, actually. So in many socials, we just give those sheets of papers to interpreters. And when you're talking to a woman and you make a contact, she'll write down the ID number of the woman, her phone number. So by the end of the evening, you can see what's written on it, how many numbers you got. And the next day, your interpreter or whoever is arranging your dates from the staff, they can follow up on this for you, call those women for you and schedule those dates for you. Unless you want to do it yourself, you can do it as well.
If he works many, how do the guys know if they're honest matchmakers? Yes, what Dennis is actually referring to are affiliates. There are so many of these agencies here, and they're actually screened. All these affiliates are screened. They know the rules. They have to play by AFA rules, not their rules. Okay, they have to sign contracts. And if they don't live up to these contracts, if their girls don't live up to these contracts, all right, Dennis, they get fined. And trust me, John has no hesitation on fining them if they don't live up by AFA rules. So that's what protects you. All right?
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime.
Interested? Learn more at a-foreign-affair.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, then click on the notice bell and subscribe to our channel.